Loni Anderson was born on August 5, 1945, in St. Paul, Minnesota, and from an early age she displayed a blend of charm, ambition, and determination that would later define her career. Growing up in a modest Midwestern household, she was taught the values of hard work, humility, and perseverance, qualities that shaped her journey in the entertainment world. Her childhood was not one of glitter or fame, but rather one where she developed a curiosity about art, performance, and the stories that people tell. She attended the University of Minnesota, where her natural talent for drama and her striking beauty began to gain recognition. Though her path to stardom was not immediate, those early years laid the groundwork for the resilience she would need in an industry known for its challenges and unpredictability. Anderson's upbringing instilled in her both a strong sense of self and an ability to remain grounded, even when fame eventually arrived. Breaking into Hollywood. Like many aspiring actors, Loni Anderson's path into Hollywood was paved with determination, auditions, and setbacks. But what set her apart was her unwavering belief in her ability to succeed. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, she took on small roles in films and television series, gradually building a resume that reflected her range as an actress. What became immediately clear to casting directors was that Anderson possessed not only classic beauty, but also charisma and a spark that made her stand out on screen. Her early performances hinted at her potential, but the breakthrough would come when she landed the role of Jennifer Marlowe on the hit sitcom WKRP in Cincinnati. That role was more than just a career milestone. It was the moment that transformed Anderson into a household name and allowed her to showcase her intelligence and comedic timing in ways that audiences quickly embraced. Stardom through WKRP in Cincinnati. When WKRP in Cincinnati premiered in 1978, it was the beginning of a cultural phenomenon, and Loni Anderson's portrayal of Jennifer Marlowe redefined the stereotype of the glamorous secretary on television. Instead of being written off as simply a pretty face, Anderson imbued Jennifer with wit, charm, and professionalism, making her one of the most memorable sitcom characters of the era. Audiences were drawn to her ability to balance humor with sophistication, and critics praised the way she broke the mold for female characters in comedy. Her performance was a masterclass in timing, subtlety, and confidence, and it earned her multiple award nominations, cementing her place in television history. Beyond the laughter, her presence on the show symbolized a new era for women in television, where intelligence and strength could stand alongside beauty without compromise. For Anderson, this role became a career-defining moment that would be forever linked to her name. And yet it was also a springboard to a diverse range of projects in the years to come. Expanding career and versatility after the success of WKRP in Cincinnati, Loni Anderson continued to explore new opportunities, refusing to be typecast by one iconic role. She appeared in television movies, miniseries, and guest spots on popular shows, demonstrating her versatility and commitment to her craft. From dramas to comedies, she showcased a remarkable ability to adapt, proving that her talent extended far beyond the role that made her famous. Anderson also became a frequent presence in television films during the 1980s and 1990s, often taking on strong, independent characters who resonated with audiences. This phase of her career was marked by consistency, professionalism, and a desire to challenge herself creatively. Even when Hollywood's spotlight shifted to younger generations, Anderson remained a respected figure who could command attention with her performances, her grace, and her ability to bring authenticity to every role she played. Personal life and strength. Behind the glamour of Hollywood, Loni Anderson's personal life has been a journey marked by both triumphs and challenges, all of which contributed to the woman she became. She experienced the complexities of high-profile relationships, most famously her marriage to actor Burt Reynolds, which captured national attention in the 1980s. While their relationship and subsequent separation were widely covered by the media, Anderson handled the scrutiny with dignity, never allowing personal struggles to overshadow her professionalism or her commitment to family. Beyond relationships, she dedicated herself to motherhood, raising her children with the same values of resilience and integrity that shaped her own early life. She also became an advocate for health awareness, especially in raising knowledge about chronic conditions such as chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, which affected her family. Through her advocacy, Anderson revealed a side of herself that was not only about acting, but about caring, educating, and using her platform to make a difference. Legacy in television and film. Loni Anderson's legacy in the entertainment industry is one of influence, elegance, and resilience. She is remembered not just for her beauty or her iconic role on WKRP in Cincinnati, but for the way she broke barriers and redefined how women could be portrayed on screen. Her character, Jennifer Marlowe, remains a symbol of intelligence and sophistication in sitcom history. But Anderson's broader body of work reflects her adaptability and strength as an actress. Beyond the screen, her advocacy work and her ability to navigate the challenges of public life with grace have left an enduring mark on fans and peers alike. She demonstrated that longevity in Hollywood requires more than talent. It requires integrity, adaptability, and an unshakable sense of self. Younger generations of performers can look to her career as an example of how to thrive in a business that often values trends over substance. A life beyond the screen. In recent years, Loni Anderson has stepped away from the fast pace of Hollywood, but continues to be admired and respected as a cultural icon. She remains a presence at special events, tributes, and interviews, always carrying herself with the same warmth and charm that endeared her to audiences decades ago. Rather than chasing the spotlight, she has embraced a life that balances personal fulfillment with public recognition, showing that legacy is not only built through fame, but also through authenticity and how one chooses to live beyond the height of their career. Her story is a reminder that the true measure of a star is not just in the roles they play, but in the impact they leave on people's hearts and memories. Anderson's name is spoken with admiration not just because of what she accomplished on screen, but because of the grace with which she has carried herself through all stages of life. Conclusion. The enduring grace of Loni Anderson. Loni Anderson's journey is one of resilience, talent, and timeless appeal, and her place in the tapestry of Hollywood history is secure. She rose from humble beginnings in Minnesota to become a star who redefined expectations for women on television, leaving behind performances that continue to resonate decades later. Her career was not defined solely by her beauty, but by her intelligence, versatility, and the ability to inspire. Beyond acting, she turned personal challenges into opportunities to advocate, educate, and uplift, proving that her influence extends far beyond the screen. Today, her legacy is not only in the laughter she sparked or the characters she portrayed, but in the example she set as a woman of strength, authenticity, and enduring grace. For fans who watched her on WKRP in Cincinnati, and for generations discovering her work anew, Loni Anderson remains a symbol of Hollywood's golden spirit, a reminder that true stars never fade. They simply shine in new ways with each passing era.